This is my whole life's experience, like rolled up into this beauty brand. But when did I actually think that I could like make my own hair care line? I really got sick of using products that had silicones because so many styling products just have a lot of silicone. And what silicone does is it like lives on the outside of the hair. So if your hair is dry or you have split ends or it's like lacking shininess, you'll put on these like hair oils or these styling products that will make it look shiny and make it look nice, but it creates a buildup or like plasticates the outside of the hair. So it makes it really heavy, makes it hard to like style the hair later. And that was just like an issue that I was running into with clients over and over and over again for years. And then I also got really sick of products that were styling for hair type versus hair concern, because I did hair in Minneapolis, so I did like all the hair textures from 1A to 4C. I learned on everybody's hair texture. And one thing that we learned is that hair is hair is hair. All hair is hair. So it either needs more moisture or it needs more strength or it needs like more volume and body. I've always wanted to make a hairline that creates its line based off of hair concern versus hair type. So that was something that like I just wasn't finding. And then I was like, why is all of this hair care in plastic? Every time I turn around, plastic, plastic, plastic. So there's just certain things that I was wanting to cultivate out of a brand that I just wasn't finding. Then enters Biossance. I'm like, squalane saved my life. Give me Benjamin Button's disease. I'm just aging in reverse, looking more and more gorgeous. Like, literally, I did so many drugs in my 20s. I have not yet done fillers. I have no right to look this good. It's literally Biossance's fault. One day, I didn't have any of my hair oil. None of it. But I had this now discontinued Biossance tea tree facial oil. But it had hemisqualane in it. So I just threw some of that tea tree hemisqualane oil in my mid-lengths and ends, blew my hair out smooth, and my hair had never felt better. And then I was like, that must work on your hair, like really well. And then I got on the phone. That's me calling my agent on my hand phone. And then I got a meeting with the people at Biossance. And then I was like, I'm obsessed with you. I love you guys so much. I can't stand it. Like, it literally hurts my bones how much I love you and your integrity and like how you've created squalane. What about harnessing hemisqualane and making a hair brand that's also clean, uses aluminum and glass containers, and just has formulas that are better than silicones? And then they were basically like, okay. And then that's how we made JVN Hair. I mean, I skipped a few steps there. It was including my memoir, including like everything I've ever done professionally. Creating JVN Hair has been like the heaviest lift, like the hardest thing to do, to like create a hair care brand. Wow. It's been amazing, eye-opening. I feel like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. I got told no like 50 million times by so many people. Like so many people. Because I had this idea to do a hair care line. There were some initial pillars of the brand that I knew I really wanted to create. Like degendered, highly efficacious formulas, developed for hair concern versus hair type, glass and aluminum bottles. I had the names. I knew everything that I wanted to do. I didn't know about hemisqualane yet. Like I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know exactly how I was gonna do it. I talked to all sorts of people that were like, sure, but like then like just the terms of the deal were like, I might as well just go like smack myself in the face. In the entertainment industry, in the beauty industry, and maybe potentially any industry, there will be times where people are gonna tell you no. In your head, you're gonna be like, get but on the outside, you have to be like, thank you so much for your time. This is a great meeting. I really appreciated it. This was just really informative. Do you guys validate parking? And then sometimes they don't. But the point is, just don't listen to when people have like weird feedback or it's a no. You just have to put on your blinders. Well, actually, you have to put on your selectively permeable blinders because you might get good feedback in some of those meetings. You got to like keep your ears open a little bit. So this is your blinders, but then see right here, it gets in still. So there's good feedback. It comes in through here so that you can like see it. But if it's bad feedback, it's just, because you really have to be like relentlessly resilient. Actually, do you want me to tell you a story about the hair care? Okay. So when I did finally find like my right partner, my right mate, like if we were like praying mantises, like we like did the thing and at this point, like, you know, Amorous, our parent company, was like eating my head. And I was just like, or maybe I was eating their head. Yeah, maybe I'm the woman praying mantis. So anyway, once we realized that we were gonna mate, like it was on and like we like liked each other's like belly colors or whatever, I was like, okay, no plastic, glass only. Glass and aluminum only was what I really said. And then Ramya, our lead chemist formulator, she was like, so Jonathan, bad news. It turns out that if anything has like an enclosure, which obviously you need to close your bottle of hair product, there's no technology to have it be literally plastic free yet. Like we can have like 2% plastic, but it can't be like 0. But we're really close, but like we wouldn't be able to launch the brand until like 2025 probably. And because we're still perfecting it. And I was like, what? And they were like, it's true. And I was like, so I had to like compromise like 2% plastic. Sometimes like 4% plastic, but it's PCR, post-consumer recycled plastic that we use. So that's cute. So sometimes like you have to go in with like, it's this, but then you're like, you learn stuff and you have to be like, got it. Being flexible, being selectively permeable, but then like not being so flexible that you like compromise like your total integrity. Because I feel really good about our aluminum, I feel really good about our glass, and I know that we're phasing this plastic out and we are like on our way and we're doing a lot more. I'm really proud of what we're doing and we're only getting better. Don't let this idea of perfectionism stop you from getting in the game in the first place. So one really important thing to know is to know what you do not know. I am a hairdresser. I've been behind the chair for like from 2006 to 2018, and then I've been doing hair ever since 2018, just like not in the salon all the time. But I've been doing hair for a long time. But I'm not a chemist. I know what certain formulations feel nice. I know what certain formulations act really good in the hair. I can give you direction on that, but I don't really know like what surfactants and what emollients mixed with the particles of the molecules. I don't know some of that stuff. So I really need strong chemists. I need strong formulators to help me blend with what I know about hairdressing and what they know about formulating beauty products together to make what JVN Hair is. That's why I picked Amorous to be my partner, because they have an incredible working community of chemists, of product formulators, of innovators that have their access to such amazing ingredients. And all of our formulas are made in-house, meaning they're like all made on site in our labs. We know exactly where every single ingredient comes from. A lot of other beauty companies, they are all made in like the same labs. Like they're all like, there's like 6 or 7 labs that make like 80 and 90% of all the shampoo and all the conditioner and all the hair color that like exists in the United States. Our hair stuff comes from our own lab. We have a lot more control over that. And so whoever you choose to be your partner in any business, they need to have the same goals and the same integrity that you have. And I feel like I've learned so much from Biossance with their integrity and how they approach the beauty industry. You know, Biossance, their parent company is Amorous. So really Biossance and JVN Hair, we're just sisters. And then Amorous is our parent. They just showed me so much in my relationship with them, their integrity, how they approach the beauty industry, how they approach with love, curiosity, but also coupled with like a drive to create beautiful, sustainable ingredients and products that work better than anybody else's. And that just really wets my whistle. It gets me excited, and I'm so excited to be in this relationship. Oh my gosh. Just being the founder of any hair care brand, you gotta do a lot. And I think for me, I'm a really passionate person. So I wanna have my hand in the formulas. I wanna have my hand in the packaging. I wanna have my hand in the copy. I wanna have my hand in all of our marketing and all of our pop-up events. There's really not very much that I'm like, oh yeah, take that away and then come back in 2 weeks and let me know how it goes. I wanna know about everything. Because I'm just like a little baby student who just loves to learn. And so that's challenging. It's challenging to like, ask for help. It's challenging to slow down. It's just a lot. When you love everything and when you're passionate about everything, you want to work really hard at it. My biggest piece of advice for anyone that wants to start their own business is to be really patient and compassionate with yourself. There's so many things that you got to do in order to like get all your ducks in a row to make anything happen, whatever your industry is. Honestly, I know this is like counterintuitive, but like rest a little tiny bit. I think that some of my best ideas have come when I was either at yoga or like resting. Good ideas happen. They happen when that happens. I remember like before Queer Eye, like when I was just newly in LA, and like once a year I would have this like amazing success with this like little web series. Then I would go back to being a hairdresser and I would think to myself like, I just want to like make content. I just want to be a producer. I want to make content. I want to be in entertainment. And then I thought that if I did that, I would like, if I became successful, that I would be like super duper rich and then my problems would just like not exist anymore. It's not true. I have all the same problems except for they're worse and bigger, but then there's more money minus meth. So addiction-wise, I stayed really good because therapy, more therapy, and then a lot of yoga. But then like life stress-wise, even if you become successful, it's still stressful. You still have to like balance your money. You still have to make sure you're living within your means. You still got to make sure that you're like making decisions with integrity. Like it used to be if I messed up, it was like, you know, maybe someone haircut that paid the price when I was doing hair full time. Now it's like if something's wrong, it's like I have people on people on people who rely on me to be professional and to be on time and to like follow through on what I say I'm gonna do. While I have so much gratitude and I'm so proud of everything that I've accomplished, it's just a lot of work. It is just so much work. So be prepared, if your dreams come true, to work your ass off. Just be prepared to work really hard. And then be really prepared to adopt a lot of cats and dogs to comfort your nervous system through your success. It has been brought to my attention that there is some comments on the channel like I talk about JVN Hair too much. But I just want to say, it's my baby. I live JVN Hair, I breathe it, I sleep it, I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about new formulas or ways that we could tweak things, ways that we could change things, things that we could try. This is my whole life's experience, like rolled up into this beauty brand. And part of why I'm so passionate about it is because our environment stands to benefit, our self-esteem stands to benefit, because so often in the beauty industry, we are taught to feel less than so that we will buy stuff. And what I'm really passionate about is making sure that people know that they're already enough, that they're already beautiful and perfect just the way they are. But if you want to just like bring out the best in what we have, get a few of these things, honey, like learn a little bit, but that's not going to change how loving you are, how lovable you are, or how much you deserve happiness. That's kind of some of the stuff that's gotten lost in the beauty industry that I want to refine as our humanity and our connectedness. I just love JVN Hair. It's really part of who I am. I love all of you. And I just wanted to share how this brand came together and what we're doing, what we're up to. Thank you for supporting our YouTube. Thank you for supporting our brand. We love you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Bye.